Hi, my name's Huckster and welcome to my store in Supermarket Simulator. Okay, now I'm happy with the store at the moment. It's looking good. Got a good selection, but I have now come to the problem with stocking up, I think. Now, I know it's early access, so I thought I'd mention this. With my a range of product lines or licenses, I've got a good selection in my store, which is great, but it's only going to expand, and therein lies the problem. I am spending an exceptional amount of time running in, grabbing boxes, running back out. The worst case scenario I find is, let's say there's 2 items missing or 2 units missing. I'll run in and one of these boxes has 1 unit in it, and I'll run back out, put that 1 unit on the shelf, throw away the empty box, go back, grab a new box, go to the shelf and put the 1 extra. So yeah, just totally ineffective. Because I know from personal experience, what I would do is I would just basically take a list and go, right, okay, I need 2 of these, 3 of these, 4 of these, 1 of these, bam, bam, bam. Go with my little list, go into the stock room, grab an empty box, come back in and throw all those units into a box and run out and fill the shelves. But I can't. So yeah, way too much time running backwards and forwards to the storeroom with my 2 guys just stood here. You know, it's totally unrealistic and time consuming, and therefore a little bit frustrating, especially when I know that I'm going to be enlarging my product line. So when I do get to this point, it's going to be brutal. So I'm thinking, the obvious one is that the ability to, you know, collect the items you need, run out and get it. That would significantly lessen the time spent stocking up. But the obvious one would be having these guys help me, where I just, you know, you get to a store level. I'm at 26 at the moment, 30, store level 30. Okay, cool. And I can go auto stock, click, and the guys run backwards and forwards and everything's stocked up really quickly, at which point I can then do the ordering, because once I've done the stocking up, then I've got to do the ordering. So yeah, I think it's taking too much time, and it's getting to the point where after a day's business, I'm not dreading it, not quite dreading it, but certainly going, you know, it's anyway. That something better, a better system of restocking the store definitely needs to be implemented at some point. That being said, we are all stocked up, we are good to go. So let's see how the day plays out. Right, our first guy, 8:30, that's not too bad. Yeah, I'm assuming that they are looking at improving the restocking system, because obviously I can't be the only one that has an issue with it. You know, I could obviously, at this point, run around, but without, you know, this feels kind of just as bad. I saw that they bought some eggs, so I just picked up the wrong ones, so I might be replenishing single items, but still at the end, or should I say at the beginning of the day, I'm still going to have to literally run around. And also the thing is, I found that as I put new stock on the shelf, I had to take the old one off, put it on the ground and put the new ones in. Otherwise I end up taking full boxes rather than empty boxes. Well, not empty. used boxes, because I obviously want to grab those first. And that I shouldn't have done. I should have done it that way. That's even more annoying. Okay, so that one's full. That one's full. That kind of thing. See, I can't. I just want to put it down there so I can grabbing the boxes from the store shelves is a lot easier. Oh, cool. Ooh, you know what? I didn't buy any more potatoes, so I'm going to just get them now. One, two, three. Alright, good. Purchase. Can't imagine I'm going to run out, but there's no point running out. I am selling quite a lot of them. So, yeah. And also, as I say, the problem I'm having now is, you know, like that. I can't put the box on the ground, so I can't see inside it. So I can't tell for sure that it's empty. So that's obviously just a glitch. Sometimes it happens, sometimes, most of the time it doesn't. Cool. But on the whole, yeah, I'm still enjoying it. There is a bizarre sense of satisfaction. So I shall continue on. You know, I don't know why, but I just think I want to get to the point where I've got all the expansions. I've got all the product lines. I just want to see where the game takes me. But yeah, I think certain things need to be streamlined. Because you would, you know, there's no way I don't know, am I the manager or the owner? I'm assuming I'm the owner. And there's no way the owner at this stage would be doing all the stocking up. It just doesn't happen, you know. I go into our little store and the manager's definitely there stocking up for sure, but so are all the staff. You know, they'll have like 4 or 5 members of staff in the store, and one's obviously got to keep an eye on the till, and they've got 3 tills, so they'll have one monitoring the till at all times, and the other 5 members of staff will be stocking up. And then, you know, when they get really busy, then they'll open another till. So they literally do not have staff stood behind the till at all times. In fact, you can often go to the till and there's no one behind the cash register because they're doing something else, you know. So that is far more realistic. And then the pub that I work out of, the same applies. You know, the staff don't just stand behind the bar all day. They're off, you know, collecting stock, doing other jobs. there's so many pizzas in a box. I just can't. I've barely sold a box of pizzas since I've taken them on. You know what I'm going to do? 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay. Fair enough. But I think, all that being said, yeah, a relatively good day. Lots of chicken. It's like a magic box of pizzas that never runs out. It's crazy. Quick run up and down the lines. Yeah. Does feel like I've definitely got to the point whereby I have more than enough stock out on display, and therefore don't have to worry about replenish any of that. The dry goods and refrigerated, just the freezer. That's the only area that I have to keep an eye on. But yeah, hopefully at some point you'll be able to personalise the sign as well. I know it's nothing major, but yeah, all stores have their own name, don't they? It doesn't, you don't go to a store and just, oh, where you go to a supermarket. It's like Co-op or Spar or Tesco's or I don't, I'm familiar with American supermarket names, but I can't for the life of me think of any. Kmart, is that? Spar, Co-op, Tesco, Sainsbury's, Asda, just to name, Waitrose, just to name but a few. Anyway, so let's have a look, guys, see how we did. Alright, so yeah, customer base is sticking around 42 at the moment. So I'm not too sure whether that's based on product lines, how many licenses I hold, how big the store is, or how many cashiers, or a combination of all three. That's still going quite well. Over 300 is pretty good. So not a great day of sales, only 2 grand. So we dropped down 500 from yesterday. So, on this, obviously the supplies, the cost is based on what I took yesterday rather than what I took today. So, okay, honey, potato, coffee, candy. Honey, it doesn't, that's weird. Doesn't seem to be. That'd be 24. Alright, I'll bring it down a little bit then, I guess. Let me bring it down to what? 12.70? Potatoes. So if I bring that down to, I guess, 4.95. Yeah, that should be alright. 16p. Candy. Wow, that dropped quite a lot. That dropped a huge amount. So that would be 5.45. And coffee. Wow, that went up huge. That's better. So we could probably get away with 11.25 on that one. That's That's 26p above market. Alright, cool. Okay, so not a great day, not a great day for sales. 2 grand. I think my target now, personal target, is going to be 10 grand in balance. And then it will be growth. So another section, 2.6. Another license, which will be 3.6. 7 lines. Another freezer, another couple of shelves. None of that looks like it's going to be going in a freezer, so a fridge, not a freezer. And none of that looks like it's going to be going into a freezer. So I think, yeah, 10 grand will give me enough to expand out. And I'm guessing I will be taking this block here. So it'll be pushing it out another 4x4 here. That's my guess. Okay. Right then. Great job, lads. Yeah, ready for the next day of business? Cool. So if you do enjoy my content, please do consider liking and subscribing. Any suggestions, any advice will be warmly welcome. But most importantly, thank you very much for watching.